Howdy, Possum Patty and the Soggy Bottom Bunch here. Yeah, birds, they're still a pretty festive bunch, aren't they? Yes. And a very festive mug of hot water. I want to pop a tea bag in here right away. So I have my Twinings Advent tea calendar. I'm behind in my tea journaling, but that's okay. I'm going to write down the order in which I've been drinking them, yes. And we'll get them in there. We'll get that done. But I want to do something a little bit different today. Yep, or something a little bit different. I think we are on 22, 22, 23, 24. Yeah, a few more days of tea to go. And I'm going to have to think of a use for this beautiful box when I'm done. Ooh, lemon and ginger. Warming and zesty to help soothe digestion. Naturally caffeine-free. Flavored herbal tea. Drink in life. Steep 3 to 4 minutes. Ginger root, natural lemon and ginger flavors with other natural flavors like lemongrass, blackberry leaves, and lemon peel. This is going to be very, very nice. Yes, we'll have to come up with an idea for this box. It's not real sturdy, but maybe, maybe something like embroidery floss would go in here. That's not too heavy, right? I don't know how long it would last, but it would be fun to use for a while, wouldn't it? Maybe I can reinforce it a little bit, but yeah, that'll be fun. Few more teas to go. I'm going to pop this in here because you know what? I came in and I put a couple things away, and then I went out to the kitchen to heat up some water. And then I came back in and I put a few more things away. Yes, and I'm like, I better get the tea bag in there real quick. Lemon and ginger. Lemon and ginger. Get the cozy on there. I gotta write that down. So much to do. All right, I'll put this over here. I got this bling bling sitting here because I have to finish my journal. Okay, it's in there. We're golden. Oh, I came in this afternoon earlier today and I just spent a good chunk of the afternoon in my very happy place. Yes, in my very happy place. I got all the rocks and stones and crystals organized from my 2 rock and crystal advent calendar. All in, I'll show it to you in another video because I'm going to start switching the videos up a little bit. I know it was like 3 weeks of just a teapot journal, but I'm a little anxious. Yes, I'm a little anxious to start in some of these other projects or finish up some of these other projects I've got going on. And I promised you that I would talk about my new Sew to Go project, which is really a revamping of an old Sew to Go project. My Sew to Go bag. This is my new bag here. And I think I'm going to do a little bit of a flip through of my Just Because journal, which is right here, and just talk about my recent projects. Yes, my recent projects. This is like my fiber and fabric update. Yes, my fiber and fabric update. So I got these 3 things, yes, and I've got one in here. Get it out. Okay. All right. So, how's this? Okay. Can we get them all in? Where's my dragon? There he is. Oh, how's this? Oh, is somebody knocking at the door already? Yes, she's been following me around while I was in and out, heating up some water for the tea. Okay, So I'm going to bring you in closer. I'm going to let Stinky Winky Woos, the mayor, into the room. And let's talk about some of this really fun journaling projects. Yes. Oh, come on along. Stinky. Mayor Stinky Winky Woos, what's up? What's up, Stinky? Meow. Oh, okay. Okay. Where's your little paw? Oh, oh. Yes. Hello. Hello. Okay, my projects. If you're a new possum peep, I have a few new possum peeps. Welcome, welcome, 100,000 welcomes. If you're a longtime possum peep, awesome possum peep, you're going to remember some of these projects. Yes. I usually prepare a sew-to-go bag and take it with me in the car. We live out in the country and it takes 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 2 hours to get anywhere we want to go. So Mr. Possum drives and I do some stitching. This was my first project and I call it Just Because all the pages in here are just for fun, just because. And this journal is made from a Vera Bradley pocketbook, as is this one. No, I didn't make a video. I made these quite a long time ago, and I don't believe I made a video when I put them together. But you just cut up a Vera Bradley pocketbook and, make a spine and a front cover and a back cover and do what you want to do to it. And sew some fabric in, yes. Pretty easy to make. I do have another old pocketbook, so the next time I make one of these, yes, I'll bring you along, don't worry. This one got really fluffy. Really chunky and fluffy. Oh, so I was watching Lizzie Brewer, Scrapping Lizzie. I'll link it below. And she brought out her slow stitch journal. And I was like, oh, that reminded me so much of mine. And I said, well, maybe I'll share it with folks. I know I've shared this a while back, but I'm getting back into doing another new project. So I might go through here quickly and show you some of the things I have in here, things I put in a slow stitch journal, give you an idea, kind of an idea of what will happen to this one. Now, when I started this one, I called it my Sketch and Stitch. And I got fabric markers and I sketched some ferns and a dragonfly and I wrote the word ferns. And then I just did some embroidery on the top. And then I did a mushroom. I started the mushroom. I did it with markers and I have red seed stitching and red sparkly X's. And I started doing a lot of French knots. I have to finish this side. And the stem was just sketched with marker. And I was like, after doing all these other stitchy projects, I said, I really want to add some fabric on the page. So I went to my little fabric flow journal. This is a diamond painted passport cover. Yeah, passport cover. I got to keep checking my camera so it doesn't go up. And I made a little cardstock insert there with 2 holes and some elastics, and I just slipped a bunch of scraps in here. Now, a flow journal, this is a fabric flow journal, is a journal that contains resources for your journaling so that it can flow from here into the journal that you're working on, right? And I can restock this because the fabric is just in here with some elastic. So I can keep putting new scraps in here. I actually did make, I think, 2 more of these little inserts. It comes right out. Yeah, it comes right out. And I made 2 more and they're already full of fabric, ready to go. So when this one gets near empty, I can pull this out and restock this one. So this is my fabric flow journal. So I put that in the sew-to-go bag. It doesn't have a ribbon. I don't know where the ribbon is right now. To keep it closed. Not a ribbon, I'm sorry. It's just a scrap of fabric. So I just wrap it around like this. And I throw it in the bag. So I've got all these scraps with me for in the car. And I also made one a little bit different. I've got these 3 little binder rings there. This is just cardstock. And this one has little spaces to put trim. And there's like double-sided tape, and I just like stuck the trim to the double-sided tape. It'll come right off. And these are sewn on, but I can clip it here and use the bottom half. And that needs a piece of trim to be stuck there so it doesn't keep sticking to that other piece of trim there. So again, these are sewn on, but I can clip it here and use this in the journal. So there's 2 ways of putting them in there. One is to sew the edge, and then you can clip a piece off, snip a piece, snippet rolls, yes. And then the other way is to put a little bit of double-sided tape and just pull them off when you want to use them like that. Or if it gets real sticky, then just just snip it off. Yes, just snip it off. So this is a trim flow journal. And I could just put little pieces on there, pieces of trim, whatever, lace. And then I just take this and throw that in the bag. And then I just take this and throw this in the bag. And I have a little tin with my needles and pins and things in there. And a pair of scissors. And a couple of other things, some embroidery floss and stuff. So this is the journal that's in there now. I started this a while back, like I said, but I took this out of my Sew to Go bag a while back, a year and a half ago. So I could finish my dragon cross stitch. And, you know, like 98% of this huge dragon cross stitch was done while riding in the car. Yes, while riding in the car. I finished it not long ago, and it's already been made into a journal. And this is going to be a Cosmic Smash journal. Maybe daily journaling, art journaling, junk journaling, glue booking, whatever. So this will get filled up after I finish a couple of the other journals that I'm working on right now. So this was a stitching in the car project. As soon as I finish this journal, I took out this journal, which I had already started in the house, and I took it with me in the car and finished it up. Now this is my vintage sewing journal. It does have some vintagey bits on there, some new, some vintage. And this journal is specifically for fiber, fabric, stitching related things. So Janet Nash sent me this envelope, and she had stitched all these little scraps of fabric on there. Isn't that wonderful? I'm like, that is just what I want to put in here. So this is my inspiration right here from Janet Nash. I have vintage patterns, vintage sewing books, vintage like little needle papers, you know, that the needles used to come in, and vintage button papers, and all kinds of vintagey things that have to do with sewing. I'm also going to take scraps of fabric and make some pages like Janet did. And I don't know, I do crocheting, whatever I come up with, any kind of fabric or fiber or anything vintage having to do with sewing is what's going to go in this journal, right? Where the dragon journal is a Cosmic Smash. It's going to be a Cosmic Smash. This has a theme to it. This one has a theme to it. And this one is a slow stitch journal, but it's a bit of a Cosmic Smash of slow stitching. I tried all different styles in here, yes. The very first page, I got different textures and fabrics in the background. I put beads. This is off an old blouse. I got a button. I got some fabric back there, just some stitching. more fabric there. And I sewed some lace on the edge. Just trying out different things, French knots, really fun. What I liked about this is the pages were not very big and you can finish one page quickly. And again, like the other one, they're back to back. And then I put some batting, like quilting batting in between and then sewed around the edge. This is kind of similar. This is from a piece of fabric and I just did like stitching on top of the little bug that was on the fabric. And this flower was on that fabric and I put stitching on there. And this is an amethyst bead from my grandmother's necklace. I sewed that on there. Lace. Oh, I like color registrations of one of my favorite things. Buttons. The whole background is done in beads. Very fancy. This is one of my fanciest pages here. And somebody had sent me a banner that had these houses and cars and trees and things on this banner. It was like a garden banner. And it was done in black and white, not colored in. I think maybe you're supposed to color it in, then hang it out in your garden or something. I cut it up. I cut it up. And I called it Let's Go. And I cut the house and a tree and I embroidered over it. And I cut the car, did the same thing. And I cut the road and the little sign there. So this is the little family and they're leaving their house and they're going to go camping. Yes, they're going to go camping. And then you have to go to this side. So they traveled through the night. You see the night sky there and through the woods. Through the woods. This is all just like satin stitched. These trees are like satin stitched. And then there's this little tag here. It says campground that way. And you put it through the buttonhole like that. And then this opens up. And then they traveled through the mountains. And this is just satin stitching here. And I did a little sunflower down there. And the sunflower fields until they arrived at the campground. And this tent was part of the canvas that had all these little things on it. Oh, I think these mountains were too, and these trees. But I stitched on top of them, so it's hard to see that was. And I got little sparkly felt for the snow caps on the mountains. And the family's asleep in their tent right now. French knots for stars, yes. I haven't looked at this for a while. And this was, somebody else sent me this little applique, little Easter applique, Precious Moments. And I put her under a little trellis there with some trim, lace and stitching. And I must have done this one in June because it's a big strawberry. And some eyelash yarn around the edge and lots of beads. This one's got a little charm on it. And this is in memory of the children in Ukraine. What's it been, like 3 years now, right? Because it's blue and yellow. And I had this button from when I was a teacher. And so I added her to the page. A lot of stitching, sunflower fields. Oh, this is another one of my fave pages because it has actual twigs and stones. Got these Sodalite stones that I stitched right in there. And it's got a color registration. And I just love the colors. I love the organic look of it. I love the stones and the twigs. Like I said, every page is unique. This one, I think I was playing with some kind of ink or something on this muslin fabric. And then I just stitched swirls on top of the little ink circles and all different colors and just playing. And somebody was doing a birdhouse and I was doing one along with them. I forgot who it was now. Using trim and different rickrack and appliques and buttons. And this is from like a boho skirt, just making a little birdhouse. This fabric had peacock feathers on it, and so I just stitched over the design of the peacock feathers and doing a little ladybug here, just having fun, just having a play. Beads and appliques and embroidery. I tried to make a little owl here. I love this fabric. Reminds me of like woodsy. So I made a fun little owl. And there's even some stitching here in the trees too, just for extra texture, color registration, sparkly netting. Put little hearts on the owl. Just having fun. Oh, and somebody gifted me this. Did I write their name? I usually write names down. Why did I not do that? I'm going to have to go back and look at my video to see who sent me this. Because I tried to put their names on the page and I don't see. So this was gifted to me. Okay, I'm going to look back and get their name on the page. From our gnome to yours. Oh, I think this was also, somebody gifted me this. Handmade with love. Okay, where's the person's name? Oh, I thought for sure I was putting names in. Oh, Denise. Okay, Denise. There's a name, Denise. Okay, Denise, did you make all of these? I'm going to have to go back and check. I'm so bad. I know, I'm terrible. But I was gifted all these things. And also this. Okay, so Angie made this one. See, I put her name right there. And it's a fabric mushroom cluster. And I sewed it on here. And this is one of the mushrooms that I had made. Color registration. And I put hers on top. Oh, and Janet Nash. Oh, Janet Nash sent me this fabric. Janet Nash sent me this fabric. And I made a pocket. And I made sure I put her name on there. And I made a little pine tree. Oh, this is... Oh, I want to get Pippi, but she's holding the Christmas lights over there. This is the same fabric that I used for Pippi's dress. Just made a little tree with a little bird nest at top. Put it in here in the little woodsy pocket. And this pin belonged to my mom. They put mom. I love the Mary Engelbright pattern with the black and white in the background. Oh, here's the name around here. Mary Engelbright. But that's my mom's pin, I guess. And let's see, Leanne. Leanne gave me, oh, what did she give me? I think this applique. Did she give me the buttons? I put sequins. There's a little turtle there. That's from Leanne. The lovely Leanne. Yes, the lovely Leanne. And I stitched on a cactus. I had this fabric with these little cactus and succulents, and I stitched on that. Put a little ribbon there. Did some Christmas with these cardinals. Put French knots and gold stitches for Christmas. And another Christmas page. And this was Chinese New Year's page. And another Chinese New Year's page with a lot of gold stitching there. And I love the color registrations. And another winter page. This is a winter page. I made a winter angel out of scraps. And the pocket with the big star. And this is very special. Look at this. Okay, this was a painted page. I painted this tree. And then I put some netting and stitching. Stitched around the edge. Yes, this was all painted and then stitched and then put in the journal. So I've got it sewn down to 2 different pages here. And then I folded it up and yeah, another very special page. A painted stitch. Oh, it's like paint and stitch, right? Sketch and stitch, paint and stitch page. Maybe this is where I got the idea to do the other journal this way. more appliques. I made a little flower. I tried making a a patchwork possum there. I'm gonna have to try that again. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that again. And this must have been Easter. Made a little carrot there. Little carrot. Oh, and a bunny. And the bunny's hiding in the garden. Yes. It's the back of the bunny. This is his feet and his tail. Cotton batting makes everything so soft. So that's a little bunny hopping away into his flower garden. Color registrations. I love that. And let's see what's here. Oh, I did a magical page. Yes, a magical page. Color registrations, really fun fabric and appliques, probably from the Dollar Tree. Another bunny page. Oh, I put a snap. Yes, trying something different. Instead of Velcro, this one has a little snap to it. Has a little snap to it. Yeah, a little snap. I was looking for a tiny zipper to put in, but I hadn't found one. And this is just like a tree made out of buttons with the little button bird sitting there. Yes. So as you can see, yeah, just really fun stuff. Things I did, things that were gifted to me, things that belonged to like my mom, and oh, just everything, everything, everything. So fun. Yes, so super fun. So, and I put these big buttons on here, and I think I think they go this way, and then that goes around that way, and then that ties over here. So I'm hoping that this will be a lot of fun to look at too, full of textures and colors and projects. And this one right now for me is, it's too uniform. It's just too uniform. It's like, I don't want to make all square felted painted pictures. So I'm going to be changing some of this up and doing different things in this journal too. Yes, you know me, if I just did that on every page, I'd get bored real quick and just stop. So I'm going to start smashing different things into this one too. A little bit bigger page than in here. So I might do more painting and sketching and embroidery, but I want to smash some other things into this one too. I do have one more of these somewhere. And I'm going to put this one back up on the shelf. Here's number 3. Here's number 3. Yes. Another Vera Bradley journal cover. No signatures inside. Yes. I won't be working on this for a while. Because I'll be working on this one. Yes. Oh, and I just yacked so much. I really need some tea. Yes, I do. My mouth is dry. I should have stopped in the middle. I should have stopped in the middle and had a sip of tea. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, relax. Oh, it's just right to drink. I could drink a lot because it's herbal. I have to be careful with the black teas, yes. So those are my journals, right? I have other journals that are made with fabric. I have I have a bunch of other ones that are made with fabric. Fabric covers. Oh, I have another project over there. I was collecting stuff for, and it was not one I started already, no. Like, I collected things for the Vintage Sewing Journal for a long time before I even actually got to do the cover. Oh, you want to see that one? All right. It's right here. I have a basket of sewing stuff over there. And I started getting some really cute cat fabric. Kitty fabric. And I was like, oh, I can make a kitty sewing journal. And I've got a bundle of it, yes. Oh, Possum Peeps that are wonderful to me, yes, sent me this fabric. And I'm like, does that not look like a journal cover for Possum Patty? I love it. And then it's just full of yummy cat fabric. Oh, all kinds, all kinds. So I've been putting all the cat fabric. I think there's more in the drawer, but when I see it, I try to collect it up and, put it all in this bundle. And somehow, some way, I'll make a kitty. Oh, this one has mice on it, yes. A lot of fabric comes from my friend in Pennsylvania, Joe, yes. And a sparkly one. Oh, other people too. And some I had, yes, some I had. And little paws. And little mice. Somehow, yes, somehow I'm going to make cat constellations. Oh, neon cats. Somehow, some way, I'm going to make a kitty fabric journal. Oh, this fabric is from the cat journal that I made. Where's this one? Where's this one? So if you're a longtime Possum Peep, you know my kitty boho journal. Lots of family cats and dogs, but now I'm putting Possum Peeps, fur babies, and feathered friends in here too. So this is another fabric journal, but it's got regular journaling in it. Regular journaling in it. So this one, I don't know. This might be a kitty sewing journal or something. We'll see. We'll see when we get there. Not worried about it now. Just collecting up stuff. Just collecting up stuff. Kitty boho. Kitty boho. Well, that is it for this evening. Oh, and a bubble mailer. Yes, a bubble mailer to put in the journal cover. I like to use the fabric, the bubble mailer, and some quilting batting that you quilt with to make the cover like I did on this one. Comes out just fine. Comes out just fine. So what stitching projects are you going to be working on in 2026? 2026. I know, we can't believe it, can we? Kitty boho. Yes. Once in a while, I like to do stitching, do some diamond painting, do some mixed media, do some art journaling. All kinds of journaling. All kinds of journaling, yes. I'm going to have to pick a day of the week to do rocks. Like I rock Thursday, Possum Rocks Thursday or something. We do live on Friday. I'm missing my trash Tuesdays, although I like to put trash in all my journals, but I got to get back to a schedule now that the advent calendars are done. I want to do rocks once a week. I want to get back to my trashing. I want to, I'll be working on this in the car, my sew-to-go bag. Come up with some cool ideas for this one. It took me a long time to do that just because journal. Not in a rush, no. Not in a rush, not in a rush. This is almost done. So this is just things being collected. That will get done in the future. Yes, it will. I have things over here I want to put in journals. And my teapot journal sitting over there. Ah, yes. Life is good. Life is good. Yes. No, this doesn't pressure me at all. No. I just feel blessed that I have an imagination and something to do every day. Yes. Something to do every day. I'm not much of a TV watcher. I do watch a little TV, yeah, but You know, I like to be doing something. I like to be doing something, making something, creating something, and collecting rocks. Rocks my happy place, yes. This is my happy place. I hope you have a happy place too. And I want to wish you happy junk journaling. Thanks for coming along today. Bye bye.